Hey guys, I am back with another video. If my voice sounds like disgusting, I had a really fun night last night and I have a really bad hangover and I haven't drank any water today. Okay, so that's where we're at. So my brain is going to be really foggy. I'm going to try my hardest to keep this clear and concise. But yeah, so I watched the episode. I watched it twice actually. And yeah, obviously I have some thoughts. So it's time to address the elephant in the room, okay? The gas character of this episode is obviously John. Actually, okay, hold on a second. Because Shadis was really. When Shadis came through and saved the freaking, the Survey Corps row, like, or what, the garrison, too? When he came through, I was like, yas. And it just really brought me back to season one. It really brought me back to season one. I was like, this is amazing. Like, like the strategies that they would come up to, like, get rid of the Titans and stuff. And, like, when the show was mostly about Titans, when it was just, like, a monster show, like, it just really felt nostalgic for me. I was like, yes, like, this is what I was watching in season one and in season two. Season three was, not really about the Titans, right? We got into the politics of it, and I still liked it. Just, a lot of people, that's a room splitter right there, but I really like season three. Anyways, this or was it season two? My bad. Oh, guys, please work with me. Work with me. I have such a bad headache, but I'm still hopping on a mic to share my thoughts. So Shadis freaking really came through, and he was like, like, he saved everybody. So either John or Shadis are my gas character of this episode. And I'll tell you why John. Because John is just, like, so freaking logical. He just has leadership qualities. He does. Where... Whoa. I should have done that in the mic, but... Excuse me. Where Armin is this, like, brainiac... Well, he's supposed to be. Where Armin was... this brainiac who was always figuring stuff out seasons 1 through 3, right? He's figuring this out. He's figuring that out. Oh, I thought as much. I thought it was Annie. I knew the female Titan had to be Annie because I noticed she had Marco's gear on. And then I also noticed that right? Like, he was the one figuring shit out. He was figuring shit out. And, you can't take that away from him. He's smart. Yeah, he is. But the actual replacement for Erwin, honestly, it's Flock or Jean. Flock, whatever. It's Flock or John. Jean, John. Whatever, however you want to say. I'm going to say John, bro. It's Flock or John. It really is. Because while Armin is smart, he's a bad leader. He is not a good leader. Sorry. He's not. I don't know what else to say. He's just not a good leader. John possesses, like, what did they say? He's analytical. Like, he introduced his, like, character trait in one of these episodes. He was like, yeah, well, I'm a very analytical person. Like, I can assess the situation really well. I'm very adaptable, right? And all of that's true about him, right? That's what makes him a good leader, a better leader than Armin. And you can just see, like, the proof is in the pudding. Like, you can see he's talking about, okay, well, Eren doing this is gonna benefit us. We're the beneficiaries of this genocide. He's marching to the rest of the world. Like, he's literally going through the facts of what's happening right now, right? He's just a good balance, and I feel like he would make he's the better leader, honestly. And then Flock is he's just ruthless, right? And he really reminds me of Erwin. If anybody reminds me of Erwin in this series, it's Flock. Now, that's not me saying Erwin would do the things Flock would do, because honestly, I haven't thought about it that much, but just like this whole by any means necessary, like, they just have the ability to look far into the future. What steps should we take now? Albeit ruthless, albeit terrible, albeit distasteful, what steps should I take now to reach this end goal, right? And that's Flock, and that's Erwin right there. Now, I wouldn't know if Erwin would go to these heights, to these methods. I haven't really thought about that much. Maybe I will. next episode, maybe we'll get into that. But I say all that to say, like, these are some characters, John and Flock, with amazing foresight, right? They're really thinking about the future, and everyone else, pretty much. Now, a character that's the absolute opposite of that, John. I mean, whoa. I mean, Connie, holy shit. Connie is the ass character of this episode. Now, I know everyone, oh, it's so realistic. Like, that's how I would act if that was my mom, and yada yada. I understand that, but, dude, like, look at the big picture. Look at the grand scheme of things. It made sense to give the Titan to Pixis. It made sense. To get them out of this shitty ass situation, they need the brains. They need the brain power. Connie has the foresight of a dog. Like, it's, oh my god, I get that it's realistic and that you would do that for your mom. You love your mom and da-da-da. Like, I really do. I really do get it. I really, really do. But, he just isn't looking at the bigger picture or the grand scheme of things. Like, it makes the most sense to give this Titan to Pixis. It does. To get everyone out of the situation that they're in now. But no, he's super hyper emotional, not really thinking about anyone else, just thinking about his own happiness. Everyone in the series has lost someone by this point. They all know that it sucks, and you have this guy gonna give a Titan to a mom. Like, we need heroes, right? Okay, we'll get there in the manga reader section, right? But we need heroes. Connie's mom has no place being a shifter. Like, come on, bro. And if you think about it, he's damning her to 13 years of life, right? If he gives her this Titan too, right? Wink wonk. Now let's get to the perfect shot. I used a shot like this earlier, but like in one of the earlier episodes that I covered. But this shot is just so fucking good. It's so ominous. It's so just despair. Like, it just feels like despair. Like, if this was a painting and I saw this in a museum, I'd be like, that's a depiction of despair right there. That is, like, straight up despair. And it kind of sucks that from here on out we won't get that much of, like, Eren's thoughts or any Eren at all. And you guys know I'm an Eren stan, so it's like, oh, my bad, you guys are anime onlys, right? Anyway, sorry, that's not really a spoiler, that's just like whatever, you know. Anyway, I liked this shot a lot too. Oh, something I just thought of, like, literally just right now, random epiphany. Remember that one strategy that the survey corps, I think it was Armin's idea, right? They used to, I cannot tell you what episode it was, but they lowered a barrel and they all shot the Titans in the face all at the same time. And that bought, like, Annie and Mikasa enough time to do something. And that's how they, like, saved their skins, right? Do you guys remember that? Oh my fucking god. That is what this episode reminded me of. Like, the strategies and stuff, like, with the Titans to try and whatever. And it also reminds me of the strategy when they didn't know Eren was a shifter, right? In episode 2, 1, 2, 1, episode 1 or 2. They didn't know Eren was a Titan, and they're like, hey, we can use this weird Titan that's, like, fighting the other Titans. We can use this to our advantage. If we all gather over here, then all the Titans will go over here, and then this weird Titan will, you know, cover for us as we get more gas or whatever, right? That's what it reminded me of. So anyways, I'm going to give this episode a 8.5 out of 10. You know, it was pretty good. The animation was smooth. John looks really good. He looks really good. And I don't know, I enjoyed it. What I will say is I did not enjoy some of the music choices, and I've never complained about the music in the show at all, ever. But, you know, if people were complaining about it this episode, I would say I see what they mean. Just because, I don't know, it wasn't, like, the theme of this episode just felt like despair, right? So if the music was more disparaging, or despair-making, whatever, then I would have been like, oh yeah, I would have been like sucked into that feeling, right? But the music was like there was a pop track like during one of the scenes. I was like, what is this? Like why is there pop playing when I'm supposed to be feeling like, oh fuck, Eren's a monster? You know, there's like fucking it, you know those Saint It Cheap videos where like SpongeBob music's okay, sorry. But it kind of just felt like some like SpongeBob music in the background. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for my anime only anime only section. I think that's gonna be it, and I think we should wrap this up and get on to our manga reader. Oh wait. One more thing I want to say. This Gabi redemption stuff, like, no matter how hard I tried, no matter how hard I tried, I just can't like Gabi. You know, they're trying to do this whole thing with the, ooh, Eren equals Gabi, right? And they're trying to do this whole, ooh, Gabi to Sasha parallel, right? Like with the Kaya scene. That was cute and that was good and that was, you know, whatever. And she is on this redemption journey, but I'm sorry, did she ever apologize for killing Sasha? Those are her parents. Like, did she ever apologize for that? I could be wrong. You know, I could have missed it. But I don't think she ever apologized. So, you know, I will say I don't hate Gabi as much as I did. Like, I feel like I even remember going through this same mental thing, like, during the manga, right? Like, when she saved Kaya, I was like, thanks, but, you know, like, the side eye or whatever, because I don't know. Gabi just irks me. And people are like, Gabi is female Eren. Like, she's not, though. She really isn't. And she explains in the episode itself. She's like, yeah, I was killing people because I wanted people to be proud of me. When Eren has never done anything like that. That is not in Eren's character. He does not give a fuck who's proud of him. And he never has. He killed people when it went against his morals. And that is the difference. Gabi bought into propaganda. She bought into all kinds of shit. Eren did not buy into any of that. Gabi was racist towards her own fucking people. You know? Sure, she was a little kid or whatever. Blah, 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 like, cool. This fucking little kid has 59 confirmed kills, bitch. Like, probably more than that. The bitch blew up the train and killed all those soldiers, right? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I cannot get on the Gabi forgiveness train just yet. Anyways, that is it for my anime onlys. I complained about Connie. I talked about Gabi. I talked about John. I talked about Flock. Talked about Erwin, Armin. Mikasa, very much side character in this episode. She had like 2 lines. And I think that's... Oh, anime onlys. Did you guys notice that the theme of getting children out of the forest was brought back up? Getting children out of the forest. Stopping wars. Ending cycles. Now just hold on to that thought. Okay? That's it. Anyways, manga readers, let's fucking go. How we feeling? How we feeling? Let me try and do some ASMR. Yo, did you just hear my mouth open? Hold on. You know, you can hear someone smile. Both times. Well, all 3 of those were just me smiling. I'll do it one more time. Anyway, sorry. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I have ADHD. My ADHD is so fucked up right now. Like, oh my god. Okay, I need to hurry up. Like, I need an Adderall, bro. I need water. I need water so bad. Do you guys see how much I care about you guys? Since it's already late, I'm like, let me hurry up and record. I'll get water when I'm done. I'm putting a vital necessity to sustain my life on hold for you guys. But anyways, how are we feeling? Oh, like, this episode was good. Like, they're just hands down. Like, you can't deny how good this episode was. And there's no going back to the feeling when you were reading the manga, when Annie finally got out of the fucking crystal. My god, I was like, finally this bitch is out. Like, Oh my god, like how is she sidelined for this long? And in the credits or whatever, Armin's like, what side will she be on? Now, tell me that wouldn't be the perfect fucking AOE point if Annie was on Eren's side. Ooh. Because this bitch doesn't care about people at all. This bitch is stepping on frogs and shit. Like, this bitch does not care or value human life in the slightest. All she wants is her father to be alive, right? All she wants is to see her father again. Da da da. So, I don't know. It's just a theory I saw once. Like, what if Annie was on Eren's side? And I've never forgotten about that because that just would have been so fucking compelling. Like, because they already have such an interesting dynamic, right? Like, remember he couldn't even transform because he liked Annie so much. Annie trained him, right? He couldn't even transform when you have to, it's Annie. The female Titan is Annie. Kill her. He couldn't do it. And Mikasa was jealous as fuck. Why? Why can't you transform? Because you have some feelings for Annie? Is that it? And he was like, fuck, caught me. Right? It just would have been so much more fucking compelling if she was a fucking not in the alliance person. I can't wait to see this fucking confrontation with Hitch, right? The confrontation that she owes Levi, she has with Hitch for some fucking reason. Anyways, I can't wait to see that. Like, I can't wait to see if they butcher it. I don't want to see this bitch eating pie. I don't want to see the theatrics of that. Talk about waste of fucking, like, animation. This whole Connie taking Falco to his mom and bullshit. Oh my god, so annoying, so lame. I'm bored, I'm yawning. Oh my god. Like, just thinking about seeing that shit. Like, I'm just yawning. And overall, I'm just like, I can't lie and say I'm not looking forward to it because I am. Like, I want to see it. I want to see this shit animated, like, to the end. Now, I'm not looking forward to the cringy ass scenes, like, we're going to save the world. But, you know what would make that epic? We're going to save the world. And they fucking fail. That would make that shit epic. Then we're gonna save the world would be an ironic, like, poignant ass, like, fucking, it would just give that some fucking weight to it, We're gonna save the world. Oh fuck, that was their last wish and they couldn't even do that. Oh fuck, Annie wanted to see her father, her last wish, can't even do that. Can't reunite with him. Fuck. When they turned into Titans and shit, like at the end, John and Connie, that shit was so fucking heartwarming. Like, that shit had my hand, like, clutching my fucking chest and shit, right? But, either that's not gonna be animated, or, we know there's gonna be a fucking 2023 The Rumbling movie, or The Battle of Heaven and Earth, whatever the fuck they called it. Ragnarok. We know that that's coming. But anyways, this is just, yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, fuck. And fellow Eren stans, how do you feel about not hearing stark bull nothing, absolute jack shit from Eren in the next few episodes? Like, I'm not looking forward to it. Oh my fucking god, this Avenger shit is literally gonna make me, like, shit my pants. Guys, I'm not mentally here. I cannot wait to, like, watch this again tomorrow and, like, in a clear headspace and just see how incoherent this shit is. But hey, at least it's short since I can't really think that well. At least it's short, guys. I could have gave you a 30-minute analysis over here, like, but this is short as fuck. I have one more noise to show you guys. I was gonna leave after that. Like, I thought that would have been a perfect way. Holy shit, now I have hiccups, guys. I'm fucking pass out. Anyways, I thought that would be a perfect way to end the video. But I just wanted to say, there's no fucking way in this planet that Eren thought his friends could survive that fucking Titan fiasco that they survived. There's no fucking way that he knew all of them would survive that. So, you guys are so important to me. I wanted you guys to be super duper heroes at the end of this. Makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense. Fecking with an E, not a U. They scraped by the skin of their fucking teeth. And he somehow thought that every last one of his friends would have survived that Titan assault. Fuck out of here.